Good morning, year 9. So what I'm going to do today is try and go through the homework as best I can and give you the model answers for everything. For everyone who has submitted, I have marked it and responded to you, but I'm just going to give the model solution so that you can see where you went wrong with any questions. I'm going to work between my laptop here and my whiteboard here, so hopefully you can keep up. So the first question, which is 2x plus 3 equals x minus 4. It is a normal solving equation. I've got to move my x's to one side and my numbers to another. So if I take away x from both sides, I'll have x plus 3 equals minus 4. We all know how to solve a one-step equation like that. So I'm going to take away 3 from both sides and I've got x equals minus 7. For my second one, we have 4 brackets x minus 5 equals 14. 4 brackets x minus 5 equals 14. Now I'm going to expand that bracket. So I'm going to do 4x minus 20 equals 14. I'm going to add 20 to both sides so I can get my numbers over here. I've got 4x equals 34. And then you divide. So x equals 34 over 4, which is the same as 8.5, which again, I feel like most of you who did it got that right. I'm going to go on to the next question now, so I'm actually going to wipe it off. Don't mind me. I'm going to wipe all of that off. Move on to the next question. The next question was 5 lots of f minus 3 equals f plus 10. Now that's just like the first two questions, just put together. So I expand this bracket and I've got 5f minus 15 equals f plus 10. I need to get all my f's on one side, all my numbers on the other. So I'm going to work with my f's first. If I take away this f from both sides, I've got 4f minus 15 equals 10. Then I move my 15 over here by adding to both sides. I've got 4f equals 25. And then I need to divide by 4 again. F equals 25 over 4, which is the same as 6.25. So for the solving equations, I think for the most part, most of you are quite good at this. I'm going to wipe off and move to the next question so we have enough space. We've now got 5x plus 4 equals 14 plus x. Guess what we're doing again? We're moving all the x's to one side, all the numbers to the other. At this point, I'm now going to go through it a little bit quicker so you can just see it in more than one step. So if I did all the x's over here and all the numbers over here, I would have 4x equals 10. So that means x equals 10 over 4, which equals 2.5. None of these were whole numbers. Why didn't I give you any nice numbers? Okay. Now, question 12 looks like it's harder because we've got this 2 at the bottom, but it's not actually that much different. Instead of multiplying out brackets, for example, we're just multiplying everything by 2. So if I have 5 minus x over 2 equals to 2x minus 7, let's just separate that. I have to multiply everything in this equation by 2. If I do that, I've got 5 minus x equals 4x minus 14. If you've got to this step, you know you can do it. If you've not got to that step, I hope you can see now that you have to multiply both sides here by 2. Once I do that and I move everything around, I've got 5x on this side, I've got 19 on that side. So that means I end up with x equals 3.8. If you had the numbers on the other side, that's completely fine. So that is it for most of the normal solving equations. Now, if you could do one of these, you can do damn near all of them. But if you didn't get that, I suggest you go back through the Hegarty and do the solving equations, solving 1 and 2 step equations. Okay, so the next question was about putting it into a bit of context of what you already know. I have got 2x for one angle, I've got 3x for another angle, and I've got a right angle there. What do angles around a point add up to? Hopefully you all know that they add up to 360. what is a right angle. Hopefully you know that that is 90 degrees. So I would have to have 3x plus 2x plus 90 equals 360. That is the equation you can set up from the information that you know. So I've got 5x equals 270, and x would then be 54, let's say, degrees, because it is an amount of degrees. Okay, I've just solved that equation really quickly, but the important part was getting this, setting up the equation from the information that you know. Then we're moving on to simultaneous equations. I'm actually going to do the simultaneous equations in another video, but hopefully seeing those answers made it make a lot more sense to you if you stuck on anything.